Mr. Wynaendts, Aegon today published its fourth quarter results. How would you qualify the performance of the business?
These are a strong set of results for the fourth quarter, and importantly also they complete what I would say is a successful year for Aegon in 2013. These results provide clear evidence that we are delivering on our strategic objectives. We're seeing strong underlying earnings, strong sales, exceptionally strong deposits this quarter, over 10 billion euros of deposits in our pension business, our annuity business and our asset management business. The production has been profitable, as you can see from the market consistent value new business. And finally, very importantly also, we maintain a strong capital position with strong cash flows.
Net income again decreased and is affected by the impact of fair value items. Can you explain why we're seeing this now in 4 successive quarters through the year?
Net income has been impacted by fair value changes, and these are mostly the result of the hedges we put in place to protect our capital position. As you know, it's part of our strategy is not only to have a strong capital position, but also to protect our capital position. And as a consequence of that, of the hedges which we put in place, combined with a very strong equity markets in the fourth quarter, we see that they have had a negative impact on fair value and therefore net income.
Aegon reported a sharp rise of market consistent value of new business. What does that tell us about the performance of the company?
What it tells us is that we're seeing stronger sales with good margins, and it tells us that we are selling products that offer value to both our customers and to our shareholders. And that's important because that's at the core of our strategy going forward.
You mentioned innovations to optimize your business and to improve the competitiveness of your products. Can you give me just 2 examples of that in practice?
No, I certainly can. I'll give you one example on balance sheet optimization and a second example on how we improve the way we connect with our customers. So on the balance sheet optimization, a good example is a recent transaction we've done, which has taken longevity risk which we have on our balance sheet and sold it to the market. And that means we free up balance sheet capacity. This was a very innovative transaction, and we intend to do more of these transactions going forward. In terms of how we connect with our customers, this is at the core, at the heart of our strategy. We want to connect better with our customers. We are investing quite heavily in new capabilities where technology plays an important role, where social media also plays an important role. And we see this being rewarded by awards which we're getting in many of our businesses, in the UK and the US, but also in the Netherlands. And these are very important developments for our company going forward.
You've announced a final dividend of 0.11 per share. Could you explain your dividend policy to us?
Aegon has a very simple and straightforward dividend policy. The payment of dividends is based on the strength of our balance sheet and on the cash flows that are being generated by our businesses. So we now announce a final dividend of 0.11 a share, which brings the total dividend for the year at 0.22, which is a 5% increase over the previous year. And our objective is to have a dividend that grows in a sustainable way going forward.
And what is your view on 2014?
Well, I believe that we see clear improvements in the economies. We've seen that started in the United States. We've seen an improvement in Europe. But I also believe that we remain in a challenging environment. A lot of issues have not been resolved. And that's why it's so important that Aegon sticks to its strategy of maintaining a very strong capital position. I believe that's at the heart of our business, as we provide security to many of our customers around the world. And therefore I believe we're well positioned to gain new customers because they will entrust their future, their financial future with us.